Well, hello. Welcome to the Christian Leaders News. I'm Abby.
And I'm also Abby.
And we have some exciting updates, including the official release of the Commended Minister program, where you can now complete it. So first, before we get into it, we have a message from our president about if the Commended Minister might be a fit for you.
Is God calling you to be a minister? Do you have a few hours every week to give an offering of your time to the Lord? We have a new Commended Minister program. The studies are right to the point. Many of them are mini courses. There's a few regular courses. If you have a small amount of time to study and then a small amount of time to serve the Lord as a minister, the Commended Minister program could be perfect for you. You're going to need one recommendation, but we have credentials and you can move forward to minister in your community. So check out the Commended Minister program at Christian Leaders Institute and Alliance.
What an awesome message from President Reinga. So we want to go over and share our screen with you to kind of walk you through how you can earn the Commended Minister program. So this is an awesome fit if you're interested in volunteer ministry or a lay sort of role. So let's head right over to my computer screen. So to find the Commended Minister, you will go under the Alliance tab on the Guidance and Credential panel and then Commended Minister. So the first step of the program will be earning the Commended Minister Award, which includes some core mini classes and then the Commended Minister class, which we encourage you to take first as it kind of outlines the program, the purpose of it, and the other requirements.
Yeah, and a prerequisite for this is the Christian Leader Award, which is either the Getting Started class or the Connection, and then also the Christian Basics. So that is a prerequisite before taking these mini courses that are required.
Yes, very good point. And then at the top here, you will also see a level 1 endorsement is required. So if you have already received one recommendation, that already should be lit up for you. But we're actually moving into a new system of endorsements, which includes the endorsement class. So I'm going to head over to that class. And this is where you can upload your endorsement levels. So Abby, do you want to explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, so something that we've had for quite a few years here is if you're in the Alliance, you would need 3 recommendations to be ordained. Or if you were in the college, you would need 3 recommendations in order to become a student of the Christian Leaders College.
Right.
And so a lot of students felt called to do both, to be a college student and to be within the Alliance, maybe licensed, ordained, whatever the case might be. And so the question would come up a lot: if I already submitted my endorsements for ordination, do I have to resubmit them for the college? And previously it was yes, find those endorsements. You could use the same ones, but you need to resubmit them just so that the administrative staff that's going over that can know, yes, they have gotten their endorsements and all is well with that. So part of the reason of adding this course not only is to the clear distinctions of the various levels corresponding with the amount of recommendations that you have. So level 1, 1 recommendation, right, and 2 recommendations, and level 3 recommendations, but also so that when you submit a recommendation, you can submit it in one spot and it will go all throughout our system. So all of the branches of Christian Leaders Ministry, the Institute, Alliance, and College will have the level of endorsement that you have. So I hope that makes a lot of sense, but also we're going to look at it again here on the screen just so you can kind of see how to submit and how to do that. But then it will apply everywhere within the ministries.
Correct. So yeah, here on the screen you can see this is endorsement level 1. It will walk you through a bit of the steps, who to ask for the endorsement. And as Abby explained, this will be applying to every area, every branch of Christian Leaders Ministries. So we do ask that when you are seeking these endorsements, you make sure that you tell your endorser that this could apply to a licensing, an ordination, or the college degree, just so they're aware that it could apply to any of those areas.
Right, because it's important. I mean, we know that, especially being ordained, that's something that we take very seriously for our students. So if you're asking for recommendations, be sure that the person knows that you could use this if you went and pursued the training to get an ordination. So that's a very good point.
Right. So when you upload that, you'll just copy whatever the text they did, add it right in the assignment. And then as you move forward, if you're just seeking status 1, which is what's required for the commended program, you can stop there. Or if you decide to pursue level 2, you'll copy the first one and the second one and add it to the level 2 assignment, and then so on in level 3. And the great part about this course is you will remain enrolled for as long as you have a student account. So your recommendations should be saved in there. We do encourage you to keep them on file for your records just because we're not responsible for that. But yeah, you'll stay enrolled for as long as you're a student, so you can always go back in there and update them as you move forward.
Exactly. So if you have questions on the commended program, please feel free to email helpdesk@christianleaders.net. We'd be happy to explain further on this. But we are very excited about this and excited that while we release this endorsement level, we are also releasing the commended minister program.
Absolutely. And one more note on the endorsement status. Sorry, I don't want to forget this. Your status will be shown on your student profile. It will say endorsement status and then have a level next to it. And if you've already achieved level 3, level 2, or level 1, that will already be shown on your profile. So students are grandfathered in. You don't have to go back into this class if you've already received.
Exactly. So yes, if you were already ordained, you will already have level 3. So,
absolutely.
Yep, very glad that you mentioned that as well. And we have already shared a little bit about the commended, and you've seen that on the guidance credential panel. But now all the requirements are available for it, including the endorsement class, but also the commended minister class is now available. So, Abby, why don't you take them over there just so they can kind of see that for a second.
Here we go.
So this, President Henry Reinga and Steve, they kind of went over, if you're pursuing commended, what is it? Why is it needed? All those kind of important questions that kind of really help you know if you pursue the commended role, what can you do with it? Because again, that's something that students have said here and there where they want to know, okay, like where would I best fit if I received something? And so by adding this mini course on the commended minister, it should help really make you comfortable in what you can do in this commended role.
Absolutely. And this is a mini course, so there are forms in there, which I think is great because part of the commended program is we have all these specialized roles once you earn the commended minister that you gain access to. So sharing kind of how those roles could apply into volunteer positions that you might be pursuing, I think the forums are a great place to kind of see what other people are doing in their ministry with this commended training. So.
Absolutely. So this is very exciting as we've already kind of had it there, but now you can really, really get in there and become a commended minister, and then also check out those endorsement levels. And again, don't hesitate if you have any questions on this change. So we have a couple more updates.
Absolutely.
Including a new mini course on how to declutter your life. And, I really like this, and we're hoping to actually come up with some more decluttering, like how to spiritually declutter and things like that. But I really like this because I am someone that if I have a lot of clutter going on in my house, it will really start to get to me in a sense.
Me too. Oh, I understand that.
So I think in the lives of ministers and people in ministry, it can be really busy, especially if you're doing ministry on top of a full-time job and your family. It can be a lot, and so keeping on top of some of those things that are within the home life can become very easy to get behind on. So I think it's really interesting, and so it's just a little mini class on that, so feel free to enroll in that.
Absolutely, very practical. And then we have a second new mini course this week with Professor Ruth called Opening Up Conversations About Sex. And this is one of the courses that was taught at our 2021 convention. So if you took it there, maybe you want to brush up on it, but super exciting to be releasing that as well.
So it's a part of the series of courses that Ruth graciously has done for us on this. So this is the second one coming out kind of on that line of, sex and what that means as Christians and serving in ministry.
All right, it's time for the joke of the day, everyone. All right. What kind of shoes does a spy wear?
What?
Sneakers.
Love it. Sneaking around. Yep. Very nice. Well, thank you for tuning in on the news today, and we will see you in November.
Yes. God bless.
God bless.